Hey guys, what is going on? It's Ben again, and it is time for my full in-depth review of the Samsung Galaxy Note from 2011 for AT&T as a throwback for my 25 subscriber special. And I'm going to cover processor, speed, battery life. Well, I'll try to cover battery life from what I know. I'll try and cover benchmarks. I'll try and cover a lot of things, even do some size comparisons. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So now this is a very, very big phone. Like, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. It's huge in my hands. Look at this. Can hardly even hold it. One-handed use is darn near impossible. But I mean, it could be kind of possible, but and yes, it's cracked. I know. I bought it that way. Now here's the S Pen. Ah, dang it. Kind of dropped it. Alright. So, like I said, here's the S Pen. Button right there. And it kind of acts like a little mouse to give the Note more of a computer-like feel. Even adds a little cursor arrow-like thing, kind of like a mouse. It's quite interesting. You guys see that? Yeah, I'll get back to the S Pen in a few minutes, but first, I just want to quickly pan over some other things. So let's just do a quick size comparison. Here I have a Samsung Continuum. You can check out by the way, this does have a flip cover on it, so I do realize this. So this is how thick it is compared to it. And here is another Samsung device. These are all my Samsungs, by the way, not counting my Galaxy Nexus. But here is my Samsung Galaxy Axiom, which I'll probably do a review on later. This isn't actually with the home button. Just checking out the thickness. It's so hard to do it with the flip cover on like that. Oh yeah, and here's my other big device here. Blue Studio X Plus. It's much taller, as you can see right there. But the Note is just a little wider, but the blue's thicker. That's enough size comparisons. Now let's get to the device. So I'll just unlock it like that. So how does it perform in gaming, if you're wondering? Well, let me just quickly go over the specs. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon Scorpion S3 processor, which is dual-core clocked in at 1.5 gigahertz. So not the highest branded chip in the world, but it was pretty good at then, and the international version of this had a Samsung Exynos chip inside of it. And it also has 1 gigabyte of RAM among, let's see here, an 8 megapixel camera with a flash, capable of, I think, 1080p. It's got 4G LTE, obviously on AT&T. Here are the buttons for menu, home, back, and search. So, yeah. Let's see what I was searching up. But I think we ought to try some benchmarks out, eh? So let me quickly download it from the Play Store. I haven't downloaded it. I'm so unprepared, but if we can just go to Google Play and go to Geekbench. And the thing is, maybe you've heard rumors that Samsung devices actually push the maximum clock speed before they actually do benchmarks. Maybe prove an inaccurate reading, but I don't know. So I actually installed this a while ago, You ready, guys? So as you can see here are the specs. So it's also running Android Ice Cream Sandwich. It came out with gingerbread. Now here it says it has a Qualcomm Snapdragon S4, but Phone Arena said it had an S3. So I'm not 100% sure which one it is. And it has 1 gigabyte of RAM, even though it says 720 megabytes here. So let's run the benchmarks, see how it does. So I'm just going to quickly speed through this to the end. And there we go. Now you can see our very, very low benchmarks. 335 for single core and 349 for multi-core. These were abysmal by today's standards. Let's even compare it, shall we? Oops, it keeps timing out. But let's compare it in single core. Here we go. Annihilated by all these devices. Well, it beats the Moto G at least, which I actually have and is stuck in a boot loop. Hint, hint at new video. But, oops, I forgot to compare the multi-core. Oh well, it's really low anyway, so those were the benchmarks. I'll just quickly clear that out of memory. Let's see, what else is here? I want to see how it handles gaming. So I'm just going to load up a game. I'll load up 2 games, Fruit Ninja and Madden Mobile. First, let me turn down the volume because I don't want to... I'm recording this really early in the morning. I don't want to wake everybody up, so I'll just hop into sound. Here's a quick tour of the sound. Alright, here it is. Okay. System, touch sound, screen lock sound. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to try Fruit Ninja first, just to show you guys. Also, what I really like is that the S Pen can be used in games. So let's try that out. This is the first edition S Pen, and it's inserted like this, so it can only be inserted one way and not the other. phones like now, the Note 3, Note 4, and Note 5, you can place it either way. I think the first two, you had to insert it one way. Guess it's not loading up. It's weird. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Let's try using the S Pen. So it is kind of choppy. There will be dropped frames, but hey, it is what it is. This is what you expect from a weak processor like this. And these things are going, rather than phones, for collectibles on eBay. They're like $100 and something. Alright, now let's use the S Pen. Though it's much harder. Oh god. Oh no. Well, yep. Don't hit that bomb. Oh no. Just trying to play this while looking through my camera, so it's very difficult. I'm not really focusing. Oh. Well, that's that. Alright, let's try Madden Mobile. Takes a while to launch. Now, there is absolutely no use of the S Pen for Madden Mobile. I'll just quickly put this back in before I get to the S Pen features in a minute after the gaming section. Now, I'm just going to load it up because I'm not actually going to play, because that'll just waste time in this review. So now, I did play Fruit Ninja, but Madden Mobile is different. So it doesn't want to seem to load up. It might have crashed or something. I don't know. That's the thing with Ice Cream Sandwich. It's like not the latest updated version. So yeah. No, it does not. It does not want to unlock right now. See, sometimes it glitches like this. I guess these were bugs in ICS 4.0.4. It might glitch out on me before the end of this. So now it does not want to play, so let's just move on. So let's go to the camera. Like I said, it has an 8 megapixel camera capable of shooting 1080p video, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a picture very quickly. Ooh, it's loud. Alright, now let's quickly go to it. Hooray, 8 megapixel shots. So we can zoom in on them. Such and such. You can go here. Oh, there's my face. Just took that with the front camera, and there are no others, just testing the camera. And yeah, it's a very capable camera, and it was very good for the day, but it's not going to win any awards today, as there are clearly better cameras borderlining on DSLR style. Okay, now enough of all this malarkey. I'm pretty sure this is what you guys have been wanting to see. How the first edition S Pen is like. Well, you're in luck, my friends, because it's time to show you. So, yes, and it makes this sound because it's cracked, but that's okay. So, it's very easy for fluid interfacing, so it's used for... Oh yeah, and there's a button on the side which shows some pretty neat tricks. For example, swiping here goes back to your home page, so I could like go to this, then quickly exit out, then go to this. Now check this out. I'm going to quickly do this. Like, come on. And then it goes back to Amazon, and then it goes back to the home page or something. Or if you swipe down, it goes back home from anywhere. Let's try again. Here at SMMO, I'm going to try that again by swiping down, and bam, I'm back home. These are just two of the pen gestures, and the only two I could find using the pen. That's interesting. Oh yeah, let's write ourselves a note in SMMO. So there's a thing with writing on this pen. almost doesn't really feel natural, like writing on a pen. I mean, the Wacom digitizer on the Note line has been improved with every generation, and the pressure sensitivity wasn't all that great. Like, it doesn't really pick up anything now. Well, now it is, but now if I work really hard, like at it, just write myself a note. Hello, YouTube. All right. And you could choose to copy it, for example. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a memo, but you could copy it as a widget or save it. I'm not going to save it. I also want to show you guys, along with S-Memo, there's another app called S-Note, which I will show you guys right now. And it's very similar, but it comes with all these handwriting tools to create the perfect doodle, I assume. And I guess I can just go to a note, and you can actually type it using text like your keyboard, and you can use it to write. Well, I'm not gonna demo that for now, but gotta move on. So just want to do a quick browser test. It is running on Wi-Fi, so let's just see how it goes. Okay, so I have Firefox and I have the original web browser. Let's use the original web browser. No Chrome in sight for some reason. So let's go to Google using the swipe keyboard, not the original. Google dot. Let's see how fast it can get to google.com. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Very slow to pick up. I got to there fairly fast. Let's try and go to my YouTube channel. YouTube. Okay. Well, I can launch YouTube with it. Well, that wasn't really a good idea, but let's see how fast it can launch up YouTube. Alright. It's odd. Yes, like I said, sometimes it glitches and I could just hop here to my channel, but let's see. Let me go back to web. Let's see how fast it takes to go to Samsung.com, its own website. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Took a while. Now wow, that took a while. Alright. Not gonna do the 12 days of deals. And it comes with all your regular Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, wireless, all that nonsense. Even comes with a battery saving mode, which I am currently using right now because, well, you know what? Let's talk about it. Battery life has been mediocre to kind of bad on this device. And the problem is with this device, I cannot charge it. I bought it with a bad charging port, and I kind of lost my charger thing that charges the battery. So I think I might have to buy a new one. So it right now is at like something percent. Let me just go to battery. Let's see what's been using the battery. So here we go. So it's at 58% right now. Drops pretty quickly. See, it's been using by all these simple things. Here, now let's hop into storage. It has 16 gigabytes of storage out of the box. Well, here it says like Yeah, it has like 10.84 gigabytes, but it says that it's like 16 gigabytes. And it has a micro SD card for up to 32 gigabytes of storage. So, yeah, if you're a storage hog, it's there. Like most Samsung devices around this point, up to 2014, all Samsung had the removable battery and the micro SD card slot. They were like staples of the Samsung line since it was pretty much invented. But now they're taking it away and removing the battery, removing the ability to replace anything, sealing it, and all that. Glitches. Okay. So, how does TouchWiz perform basically in daily use? Slowly. Other than that, it's pretty much what you can expect out of it. I'm just gonna quickly veer over. And here it is. This is kind of a stock Android looking skin from Blue. And this is TouchWiz on top of ice cream sandwich. And Samsung has been working on slimming it down over the years, but there's no saying slimming it down here, as they completely skinned it. I think skinning is a word. But allow me to just... So it's got, I had to revamp it after I bought it, and I had to buy I did not buy, but update like the old YouTube app to the new one. And the old one seemed to work better because, it was made for ice cream sandwich. So, and now I've uploaded to like the recent version of everything. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and throughout all this, I forgot to talk about the screen. It's a 5.3-inch, 1280 by 800 resolution due to its size and shape. It's more wide spread, and yeah, it's 9.7 inches thick, so it's almost 10 millimeters thick. It's very fat, and yeah. I just really wanted to mention that. And speakers back facing, which is good for gaming, but I wish they had tried to put it up front, because front facing speakers are clearly the way to go for the future. And it has a full-sized SIM card, so I wasn't able to test this until I can get a SIM card adapter. So I couldn't test coverage, I couldn't test LTE speeds, I couldn't test all that. This is really just an amateur review, and I really just tried my best. So, if you guys enjoyed that throwback review, leave a like, add it to your favorites, helps out this channel a lot, and if you're really feeling generous, click the subscribe button. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the very next one.